Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. McTominay. Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lazio with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Sanchez. Vitória yet to have an attempt on goal. First quarter of an hour gone. Camavinga. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Shot a goal! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to clear it. Darwin. He won't be happy with that one. That's a cute ball. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Vardiol. And it's Bernardo Silva. There will be a throw-in. Fabian Ruiz. Pacho. And it's Lukaku. And that could set him on his way. And a chance! Victoria! Goal! And Victoria take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Victoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Darwin. That has been cut short. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now, he's got space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rafa Silva. Now it's Darwin. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were, he really did.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And he's in, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish! They are purring, truly purring. Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Tony. Has a look and plays it forward.
Ivan Toney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Tony. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has been slung wide. He's looking wide. Now it's Darwin. It's a pretty loose pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
Vitoria really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Vitoria firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substituição.
So we're off again. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. That's very neat. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Pedro, here's onto this, takes a shot! And no mistake! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! In he goes again. It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Vitoria now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. João Pedro. Diaby. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rafa Silva. Tchouaméni.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And he's managed to gift it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is expertly dealt with. Tony. Now Fabian Ruiz. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Lukaku.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Zapata. He's a sharp little ball here. Danilo, tidy with his distribution. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van de Ven. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Tony. Now it's Zapata. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
So we have
18
movement on both benches.
vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 16. Substituição em andamento.
Some good work on the right flank here. McTominay. And here's Zapata. Oh, no joy this time. And here's the chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Diaby. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. Diaby looking for the run. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pacho has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's a sharp... Lukaku! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. So that goal then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Camisa 15.
So now the difference is 3. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Zapata. Zapata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Tchouaméni. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. João Palhinha. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Nunez receives it in a wide position. There will be 4 extra minutes. Bernardo Silva. Camavinga. And it's Zapata. Suarez. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Lukaku claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vitoria definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. And he is slight shoots! Goal! Lazio! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Lazio break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben Dias. Ryerson. Not the most accurate pass. Now Ruben Dias. Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vitoria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vitoria restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he is going into that little black book. And it's Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is a brilliant interception. Diaby. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Nunez. Diaby makes a move down the right. That has ended up in no man's land. Nuno Mendes. Diaby. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Silva. Pass somewhat off target. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Diaby. That has been slung wide. Rafa Silva crosses. Garcia claims it, safe hands. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
McTominay. Suarez. Camavinga. Now it's Diaby. That's put paid to the danger. It'll be a throw-in. Played in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Suarez! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Drama over the penalty spot. That is some save from Radetzky. And another try! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafa Silva.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McTominay. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is lovely. And it's Mendes.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. That's going right the way across. Diaby, and he's managed to get free. Camavinga, looking for options for movement. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Diaby, Suarez, big chance! Goal! Lazio! Into the lead once more. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Lazio leading now. Lukaku, played to Danilo, and it's Ruiz. And it's Silva. This looks promising. He's having a pop! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Camisa 11.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Darwin under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ibanez. It's Camavinga. Pinches it off him. Danilo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. This is a promising build-up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McTominay. Diaby. He's in a great position here. Now it's Diaby. Oh, sweet feet. Pacho wins the duel this time. Camavinga. And it's McTominay. Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. Played out wide. McTominay has created one goal already. Now it's John, surely! Goal! Lazio! And again they hit the front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just about up to 75 minutes.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Ruben Dias. McTominay. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibanez. That has not gone well. Baina. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this?
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vittoria very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Ryerson. That's Diaby. He's had it taken off him. He won't be happy with that one. McTominay. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Vardiol.
If they're good enough to keep...
That could spell trouble. And instinctive. It's rising! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 18.
So we have movement on both benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Almiron. Almiron carries the ball down the right. And it's Modric. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.